Hello, homesteaders. It's me, Jenny, on this beautiful Saturday morning on July 16th. Who's counting? It's only 3 days into the Kubota Hometown Proud contest, and I'm annoying myself. Yep, I am literally consumed with this contest. I'm overwhelmed that it's happening. The fact that we are in the lead right now with more than, I think, like 3,400 votes. But just yesterday, 4,600 people voted for us. And you can only do one vote a day. So, like 4,600 people in our region, in our state, in our hometown is voting for Homesteads for Hope. This is exactly what our community needs to let people know what we're doing at Homesteads. And if I'm not talking about that enough, I am just really sorry. There's a lot riding on this. I do not want to let my staff down. I don't want to let our students down. And I don't want to let our community down. Like, we want this so bad because Homesteads for Hope is the first intentional community to serve young adults with disabilities here from Albany to Buffalo. We're like the only one in Western New York. Although these are all across the country, it's the first one here, and like it's so needed. Someone asked me the other day, like, I don't understand what a community farm is. I'm like, it's a community center minus the center, minus the walls and the fluorescent lights. It's a farm. We use nature as a classroom to bring people together, providing them opportunities to learn how to work. And eventually, we do want to put in residential housing here at Homesteads. We own 55 acres. 25 acres will be dedicated all to our programs, our enterprise, the place to belong. And then the other 30 will be for residential housing. And I'm not just saying this is going to be for people with autism or Down syndrome or people with disabilities. It's going to be inclusive because there are more people than you realize that need homes. We can't afford rent right now or buy a house and the taxes and stuff. And people want to slow down a little bit and they want community. Just because you live in a subdivision doesn't mean you know your neighbors, you know? Homesteads is building a true inclusive neurodiverse community center, community farm. So thank you so much for voting. 4,600 people just yesterday. Please keep it up. We need this. We want the national recognition. We want this to turn 200,000 into 1 million. There's so much that we could do with that. What is the money for? Originally, I had it like right down in my head exactly what we needed. We definitely need a volunteer coordinator to be trained and utilized by next season because there are so many people that want to get involved. We need to break ground on that historic estate home. It's 200 years old, and we want to put 4,000 square foot onto it. It'll be 6,000 square feet of the forever homestead. It'll be our classroom, it'll be our teaching kitchen, it'll be our office spaces, our volunteer spaces, and gathering space 12 months a year. Right now, Homesteads for Hope is awesome from pretty much May to November. I want to be able to be awesome and amazing and impactful to our local hometown community 12 months a year and nearly 7 days a week. You know, there are opportunities that we can do for everyone on Saturdays and Sundays. And then another thing is, we have the historic barns at the farm, and yeah, they're beautiful. And thank goodness someone donated roofs during COVID, because they probably wouldn't be here right now. But like, we need new siding, doors, and windows. I need to evict the birds. I know that sounds funny, but it's kind of really not. They take over, and it's not really a proper space that I would like to bring the community into, especially this population, because they use it for their classroom, they use it for their vegetable production and their cooler space and our event space, and they are making flower arrangements and bouquets. So we need to encapsulate it, and I believe we'll be able to use the barn at least an additional 2 months out of the year because we're out of the elements right now. Like, the wind blows, and if it rains, it's coming right through the walls now. So before it used to be the roofs, now it's coming through the walls. We need to get that done. And I really hope that we could leverage this competition, this contest with Kubota to get people to realize like what we're doing and how amazing it is. Um, Again, Homesteads has launched a $3 million campaign called Pave the Way back in early spring. With fundraising and nonprofits, you're supposed to do a private, like quiet phase. You're supposed to raise like 60 to 70% of the funds before you kind of go public with it. But we're not traditional. We are not. So I want you to know about it. And I don't feel bad for asking for $3 million. People live in $1 million homes. People buy $500,000 yachts, like here in Rochester. And I don't know, $121 million was just given to a zoo to save the fish and build a shark tank. How many people could we serve with that? You know? $121 million. So, regardless, love them, save the fish, love the shark, whatever. We need to take care of people. People first, choice first. Just because someone can't talk doesn't mean they don't need something, doesn't mean they can't say something. We need to take care of people. So I know I can't change the world, but in my little 55 acres in my hometown, I want to make you proud. So I thank you for all your votes and listening to this very extremely long video on a Saturday morning. I'm in it with you. Let's do this. Let's show the country what an intentional community is and embracing acceptance and inclusion for people of all abilities right here in your hometown. Have a good day. Enjoy the weather.